before starting our panel, Dell asked us to kind of each give a little context around, so why should I listen to you? So that's a little bit what I'm going to tell you about. Not intended to be a commercial by any means, but really just, again, little context around how and at Preferred Hotels and Resorts, we address loyalty, little different than a hard brand since we're 650 independent hotels around the world. All of our hotels independently owned and managed. We don't have super tight contracts that say everyone has to do something. So slightly different perspective. So our loyalty is I Prefer Hotel Rewards. The program itself has been around since 2008. We started it as a guest benefit program. And it was just simply recognition for the guests when they arrived at our hotels. And we did that for about 6 years and then realized that we needed to take that step up, and we moved into the points game in 2014. But like everybody else, it's a pretty simple program relative to guests book a stay. They come and they stay at the hotel. They earn points. Our slight twist on how they actually get to redeem is they redeem their points for certificates that are equal to cash value. They redeem them in pounds or yen or USD, and then they can use them at a hotel when they stay. So they might have an aspiration to go to Montage Beverly Hills where the rate's $900 a night, and they've just earned enough points to redeem for a $500 certificate. They can apply that $500 certificate to their stay. So again, you know, hey, all of our programs are pretty much the same premise, right? You come, you stay, you earn, and then you can redeem and do something from there. But when we talk about loyalty, it's really about what makes the difference for everybody, right? So earlier this year, I was on another panel relative to loyalty, and the moderator asked us what brands we were loyal to. And so I said, well, you know, gosh, I've got my Panera card, and I like to go to Panera, and every once in a while I get a free cookie, and that's all really good. But when I really think about loyal brands, I don't go out of my way to go to Panera, but when I think about brands I'm loyal to, I've always been loyal to Nordstrom. Been loyal to Nordstrom because of their service. I can buy something in January and realize I didn't wear it all winter and return it in June, not a problem. I at one point in time then got their credit card. Oh, hey, lo and behold, I happen to get points too, and that's great. I get my note points, but really it's a little bit more about the service. But more recently, a brand that I'm incredibly loyal to, and I didn't really realize it until the question was asked, was Amazon. Why? Because they make my life really easy, right? I have two teenage sons and a husband, and you know, we both work, we both travel a lot, and one of the kids said, hey mom, we need more toilet paper. Oh, yeah, you know what, don't tell me, tell Alexa. So this idea of loyalty has made us incredibly loyal to Amazon. Really easy to purchase stuff, a wide variety of things I can purchase, but again, bottom line is they've made my life easy. I might be collecting points with them. I have no idea if I am, or I don't think I do with Amazon. But anyway, you know, but that's not really relevant. It's really about what has it done to change and make my life a little easier and my family's life easier. So back to hotels, right? So we all leapfrog each other in technology. You know, somebody's app does a trick now, and then you add that to your app, or somebody's program gives these kind of benefits, and then you give them too, right? So we all just kind of leapfrog each other, and I think that's all really good and super important. But at the end of the day, where the difference comes into play is the portfolio you're looking at and the people behind that portfolio. So technology makes things easier for the guest, but I also think that people at hotels make things easier for the guest. We really realized this when we went into the points arena, and now our hoteliers had to do more than just what they do for a living, you know, greet guests and smile and make them feel welcome. Now they had to know how to do things like, I didn't get my points from my last day, and maybe that wasn't even at your hotel. Or we have to make sure they understand the bigger breadth of the program and how people can redeem. And so we realized that about a year into the points game, so in 2015, and we said, boy, we always knew people were important, and yeah, we had training things, but we really started heavily investing in the training at hotels. Because hotel levels, as we all know, have lots of turnover. They're not the highest paid people in the hotel who are typically servicing the guest. So we've had to really adjust our approach to the program. The guests get it, and the guests are happy when they're serviced and when they get what they need, when they want it, and so much of that relies on the hotel. And as I mentioned earlier, when you have 650 hotels around the world who are all independently owned, trying to get them all on the same page has been our biggest task over the last couple years. So we've invested a lot in training and multi-languages, making it accessible in person, through video, all those kinds of things. And I think we're going to talk a little bit about some of those things later. So again, just wanted to set a little context for you all about who I am, who Preferred is, and where we're coming at when we have our discussion in a little bit.
Excellent, thank you.